Hi yogins, welcome back to Play Along Practice with Amanda Shepherd Yoga. It's nice to see you back. This practice is going to have some lunges in it per request. It'll be about a level 2-3 based asana, so you want to make sure that you're physically able to do a fairly strong practice. Let's see, that's about it. Props, I like to have a blanket, a strap, a couple blocks nearby. Anything else that you might like to use, feel free to have it. And let's get started. Okay, I'm going to start in a reclined Suttana with the support of a blanket. So I'm going to take my blanket and I'm going to have it folded like this, and then I'm going to take the kind of open edge side and roll it up like a cannoli, right? Or a Swiss roll, whatever you like to have. Then I'm going to take that and place it around my ankles and take the open edges and fold them in towards the torso. Soles of the feet together, knees out to the side, and this will offer you some nice support in your Suttana reclined bound angle pose. If you don't have a blanket that works, you can use your blocks outside of your thighs and that will do the same thing, but this just feels really nice. And it's a little chilly in my downstairs, so it keeps my ankles warm. Nice deep inhale, exhale through the mouth. Allow yourself to relax. Let the shoulders relax, glutes relax, your eyes relax. Really trust the support of the earth. You don't need to worry, right? And then if it's hard to relax, if your mind space is still so rajastic and just chock full of busyness, see if you can allow yourself to engage what those thoughts are. Maybe name them and let them move through. And let's try to put our holiday tasks to the side for the next, hour and a half or so, right? Smoothing out the breath, so allowing it to get nice and even. And let yourself draw deeper. Take a couple more breaths here. And then with your exhale, draw your knees into your chest. You can take the cannoli and reach it out to the side. And let's find Anjaneyasana, happy baby pose. If you can't reach the outside edges of your feet, you can grab your shins or even place your hands on your hamstrings. The idea is to elongate the spine, right? And find a little hip flexion here. Knees are outside the ribs. Arm bones dropping into the socket, and that's just going to help you let the spine decompress here, right? One heel in, reach the opposite way. Doesn't have to go straight, that's okay. Switch it to the other side. Couple times, you can even let yourself sway side to side. Not overthinking. Good, and then I'm going to keep the right leg where it is and reach the left leg long on the mat. So I'm in Ardha Anjaneyasana.
right? And I'm just going to notice, hands inside, you can turn the foot out, let the right foot go to where it naturally is, and I want you to notice how similar this is to Uttana pristhasana, right? It's just like essentially a reclined lizard, right? Nice deep inhale here as you exhale. So lizard is a lungy kind of pose, right? Bring the left foot in, you can grab that foot, reach the right leg long, Ardha Anandavalasana, half happy baby. Let go of the leg and let it go to where it naturally is comfortable, right? Some people turn it out, some people need it straight, whatever you like. And notice that this is like Uttana pristhasana, right? Essentially the same thing. Imagine your forearms are on the floor, or maybe you have your hands on blocks, something like that, right? Good. Bring that right leg back, and let's reach our hands forward and then suck the belly button into your spine. Really let it get nice and close. As you exhale, shoulder blades lift, and let's pulse for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, sternum to sky. You're going to keep the legs and lift the chest and keep the back rounded here so the spine is in flexion. And just imagine you're rolling a beach ball away for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Let's hug. Let's bring your elbows underneath the knees and extend the spine. Breathing here. This is like a Titibhasana or a Karmasana kind of easy prep. Good. As you exhale, reach the left leg long and just hug that right knee into your chest. Sit up nice and tall. You're going to take a nice deep inhale here, and as you exhale, roll it down one vertebra at a time. And just imagine you're tapping your foot on the sky. Right, breathing here. So this is kind of like you were laying your ribs on your thighs, setting up for Virabhadrasana 3. Right, and just reach that leg towards the sky. Exhale, bring it in. Reach it towards the sky. Exhale, bring it in. Towards the sky. Exhale. And one more time. And then rebend the knee, grab somewhere on the leg. Keep your chin in towards your throat, and as you exhale, straighten the leg, let your shoulder blades lift. You're going to open the hamstrings, spread the collarbones. Nice deep inhale here. As you exhale, roll down one vertebra at a time, and you should feel this opening the hamstrings. Right here, right in the meat of the back of your thigh. Imagine you're pulling the skin towards the torso as you bring your hands closer to your face, and that will get you in a little deeper. And then toe lock, you can turn the toes out. For Uttanastasana B or Supta Uttanastasana B, look at your left fingertips. Leg to sky. Let's switch it up, dancing Shiva. Keep that right sits bones towards the top of the mat. Square your chest towards the sky, so right shoulder blades down. Good. Exhale back through center, and let's hug that right shin in towards your chest. So if you need to forklift, reaching your arms underneath, go ahead. Square your right sits bones towards the top of the mat and try to bring the foot across. And this is actually a different variation of dancing Shiva, Supta dancing Shiva. You should feel this right outside the hip. It should feel really juicy. It's a nice stretch. Good. Left leg to sky. Let your arms come forward. Nice deep inhale here as you exhale. It's round, and imagine you're going to roll that beach ball, spread your collarbones. Beautiful. Reach your hands outside. Come on up to a Navasana variation. Breathing here. Can let the right foot meet the left. And then as you exhale, let's bend that left knee
and roll it down.
Notice if that hip is hiking out to the side, extend it. Or lengthen out the left side waist. And then just let your foot flex on the sky. Right, it's kind of like a Virabhadrasana 3 prep. And then reach the leg, exhale, bend. Heel to sky, exhale, bend. Heel up and down. 4, 5. Bend the knee, grab your leg where it's comfortable, right? Shoulder blades lift and then extend the leg. Spread the collarbones. As you exhale, roll it down 1 vertebra at a time. Keep that length on the left side waist. Pull the skin up and bring the toes closer to your face, and you should feel a nice stretch on your hamstrings. Those of you with a natural split, maybe you're already there. Try to hug the leg muscles to the bone so you can really refine that stretch. And those of you who hyperextend, it's easy for the knee to kind of go too far and unlock the knee, and imagine that you were imagine you're in a pressure toe mound into the sky, and that might help you engage the calf and invite that little micro bend. Toe lock, turn the toes out, reach that heel out to the side. If you're standing on the floor, I would cue that a different way. So lift that leg to sky as you exhale. Let's switch it up. Keeping the left left waist nice and long. Nice even suntan on the chest as best as you can. Back through center as you exhale, bend the knee, and just see if you can hug that leg in. Trying to let the shin move towards your chin. Reaching the inner knee away from the body, it really makes a difference. Oh my God, it feels so much better. And then see if you can kind of tap the foot into your right bicep. So you're trying to push the foot across, and that just, wow, opens that right up. Couple more breaths. Right leg lifts. Reach your arms nice and long. Lift the chest. Hug those toes around that right arm. Imagine there's a beach ball underneath your hands. This huge beach ball. You're going to roll it towards you. Spreading the collarbones. Roll it away. Roll it towards you. Reach your hands nice and long with your inhale, sternum to sky. Coming on up. Let the left toes come out to meet the right. Nice deep inhale here. As you exhale, cross your favorite ankle over. Come forward to your all fours. Breathing here. Sorry, not your all fours. Come forward to your shins. Sorry about that. Let's reach that right arm to sky. Pat yourself on the back. Make some resistance and soften. A couple of times. And keep that right hand there. You're going to reach your left hand back. Use your left hand to lengthen the low back, lift out of the back waist. Shoulder blades lift the heart. And this might be enough for you, just stretching out the body, front of the body. If you like, you might reach your heel. And then come on up. Pat yourself in the back with the left hand. Make some resistance and soften. Pushing your elbow into your fingertips. Keep your left hand here and just reach your right hand to your low back. Lift out of the back of the waist particularly. Keep those hips forward. And come on up. Give your shoulders a little shimmy as you exhale. Let's tuck the toes and lift those hips for Uttanasana. Folding in, shake your head yes and no. Maybe grab your elbows.
Switch the clasp. And let the weight of the upper body decompress the spine. Most of us will keep heels on the floor, but bring the weight forward so that the hips are over the ankles. Just be a little more centered. And then arms out to the side, wrist circles as you hinge up. Urdhvastasana, exhale, Samasthi. Inhale, reach the arms, maybe grab the right wrist with the left hand, lifting out of all four sides of your waist, and then reaching those fingers across. Back up through center. Pat yourself on the back, make some resistance. And then left arm's gonna reach out and up the body. Don't worry about clasping. Uttana pristhasana with Gomukhasana arms. Anjaneyasana with Gomukhasana arms. Exhale, diving in. Unwind the hands. Inhale, extend the spine, plant your palms, hover the heels. Chaturanga. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog. Reach that right leg, maybe open the hip. Looking over under your left arm, see your toes. And stretch the calf by lifting the left heel, bring the heel down, lift the toes a couple times. And then as you exhale, step that right foot to the outside of the right hand. I'm going to shimmy the left foot back and let that knee come down. Now, I want to be over the kneecap. If I'm on the kneecap, that's really going to be painful and too much crushing over time. So you want to be on your lower quads, right? And then I'm just going to allow myself to come down any amount and reach the foot away. Toes turn out to the side. You might stay on forearms. You might have blocks under your hands. Let the chest drop. Let the knee open. And then through center, palm or elbows under the left shoulder, and I'm just going to reach that right hand around. Bend the knee and draw the heel towards the outer hip, and I like to go side to side to stretch my quadriceps. And I want to isometrically draw the elbow and knee towards each other as I extend the spine, stretching the hip flexor and the quadriceps more, and then switch the clasp. Finding a back bend. Exhale, I'm going to bring the hands underneath the shoulders, tuck those left toes, step it back, Chaturanga. Inhale, cobra up dog. Exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog. Left leg's going to open, couple hip circles. Look over under your right arm, see your toes. Inhale, lift the heel. Exhale, bring the heel down, lift the toes, finding your calf if you want. Then I'm going to step that foot up, turning the toes out. Shimmying my right foot back, and I want to let that knee come down above the kneecap so it's not pressure on the knee. And I'm going to reach my hands forward. I have very externally rotated hips, especially with the knee in flexion, so I'm going to let my toes open out to the side. You want to make sure there's no wrinkles on your inner ankle. So if there are, then you need to adjust your foot. Either reach the ball of the foot away, maybe turn the toes out more or in more, right? And that's to protect your inner knee over time. Elbow under the shoulder, reaching that left arm around. Heel towards the outer hip with that right heel, and I'm gonna roll in for the inner quads and out for the outer quads, just to kind of use the floor to massage those fascial connections. Right, finding my isometric work, so engaging the core muscles and then kicking the foot to the hand, opening front of the body. Straighten the fingers to release hands under the shoulders. Tuck those right toes. Step it back, Chaturanga. Inhale, Cobra Up Dog. Exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana, Downward Facing Dog. Big toes to touch, lift the heel, set your dristi right between the hands. And bring your feet forward. Inhale, extend the spine, exhale, fold. Finding that nice even weight on your feet. Arms out to the side, wrist circles the odd way, coming all the way up. Urdhva-stasana, exhale. Samastihi. Reaching that left arm to sky, find the wrist, lift out of the waist and reach over. Nice lateral stretch on that left side. Back through center. You're going to pat yourself on the back with your left hand. Everything below the waist is long. Right arm's going to reach around. Go Mukhasana, arms in Anjaneyasana. Shoulder blades lifting the heart. Exhale, unwind, fold in. Ardha Uttanasana. Plant the palms through your vinyasa, nice and light. Whatever you need to do to make the pose feel good. This time, bring that right knee to your chest. Keep it connected. Lift your left heel, shoulders over the wrist. Give it a smooch and step it up next to your thumb. Onto your fingertips to give yourself a little bit more room as you bring that left knee down and reach the toes away. Breathing here. And you can let yourself kind of engage a little bit, feel where your hips are at, what feels right for them. Then I'm going to take the hands to the thigh and breathe into the back of the body for a proper low lunge. I'm scissoring the knee and heel towards each other to find my Mula Bandha, lifting up, drawing the belly in as the hips sink straight towards the earth. Arms up, draw the ribs back. Right, so there's a lot of kind of oppositional action in most of your yoga asana. Shoulder blades lifting the heart. Union of opposites is one of the definitions of yoga. Inhale, palms to sky, exhale, open. And then reach your fingertips towards the floor. You might even touch. As I exhale, I want to come on forward and engage Uttana pristhasana again by swimming my right arm to the inside. You can heel toe your right foot out. And this time I'm going to use it to strengthen rather than stretch. So I'm going to tuck the left toes, reach that heel back, hugging that leg muscle to the bone. Engaging the core, so the core is super engaged rather than just letting it extend. And maybe come onto your fingertips and walk your hands forward, but keep that engagement. Walk your hands back in, elbow or palm underneath. And once again, reach that hand around, inviting whatever kind of stretch you want. Maybe you like another grip. Exhale. Tuck the toes through your vinyasa. Left knee to chest, shoulders over the wrist. Nice little smooch. Next to your thumb, let the right knee come down, being sure to come over the kneecap. You don't want to be straight down on it. All right. Take your hands to your thigh and breathe into the back of the body. And let's find those actions. The hips are going to go straight down. Belly draws in, spine backwards. So you're making space for your hip flexor to have a little room. Find the scissoring action between the front and the back. Maybe adding a back bend. Right? Using your shoulder blades to tip the heart up. Some of you even behind, maybe even fingertips down. Exhale, swim that left arm in as you turn the left toes out if that's interesting for you. Setting up for another Uttana pristhasana. This time let's tuck those right toes and reach that heel back. Keeping that core engaged. The back is flat here. You want to be able to set the table on it. Walk your hands forward. Keep it strong. And then come on back. Quads come down. Gonna reach around. Maybe try a different grip for your spinal extension. Good, exhale. Plant those hands, tuck the right toes through your vinyasa. Should feel like your hips are opening a lot, hopefully. Lift the toes, bend the knees, bring the feet forward. Try to straighten your arms, not so flaily. Inhale, extend the spine, exhale, fold. Arms out to the side, wrist circles, your favorite way. Urdhvastasana, exhale, samasthi. All right, breathing here. Maybe starting to generate a little bit of heat. It's actually kind of chilly down here this morning or this afternoon. All right. Reach the arms, grab the right arm. Reach over. Muktahastasana arms, patting yourself on the back with the right hand. Tilting that heart up. Exhale, diving in. Finding your extension, Ardha Uttanasana, Chaturanga Dandasana, Urdhva Mukha Svanasana, Adha Mukha Svanasana. Right leg's gonna reach, open the hip if you like. Maybe play with Kamatkarasana. Inviting that work on pectoralis minor on the left side. Exhale, take it back around. And let's bring that knee to the chest. Give it a smooch, step it up next to your thumb. Breathing here. Left quads down. Scoop your belly in. And reach the arms. Sinking, drawing back, right? And maybe allow yourself to find a little lateral stretch. Maybe even inviting a little bit of spinal extension, reaching anywhere on that left leg. And as you exhale, maybe coming to another Uttana pristhasana, but this time let's stay up nice and high. So it's more like a a cross between Uttana, pristhasana, and pigeon prep. Breathing here, keeping that belly scooping in, don't let it hang out. Lifting the chest. And this time as you exhale, let's tuck those left toes. I'm going to bring the right toes down, heel to arch alignment. Scooping that right hip under as you reach that left arm to sky. Uttita Parsvakonasana, hand inside. And maybe you're feeling open enough already that you can find the bind. Nice deep inhale here. As you exhale, bound, Trikonasana, Baddha Trikonasana. Flying the arms, exhale, Virabhadrasana 2. Breathing nice and easy. The part of Virabhadrasana, reverse your warrior, make sure your feet are comfortable. And as you exhale, root into that left foot and turn the right toes in, setting up for Prasarnapadottanasana C. Internal rotation of the shoulders, lifting the heart. Exhale, diving in. Good, inhale, fingertips to floor, and we're going to move into Skandasana, which is another style of lunge. We're going to turn the left toes out to the back foot. Walk your hands over to the left, right toes to sky. Maybe shoulder comes inside that left knee, maybe even reach around for a bind. Right? Maybe you don't like that, that's okay. Nice deep inhale here as you exhale. Back through center, walk it around through your vinyasa. Maybe lift that right heel. See how far your toes want to explore. Feel the stretch here as you roll the ribs. Push into your feet a little more. You might get more out of your back bend. This pose is not my body's favorite. But breathing here, reach it back around. As you exhale, we're going to I didn't forget, totally did. Step that foot up next to your thumb. And lift that right knee down, reach the toes away. Good. Find that scissoring action, scoop your belly in. So you're making space between your belly and your thigh, even if it's only imaginary. And lift that up. Allow your fingertips to reach across. Good, nice deep inhale here. As you exhale, swim yourself in to an Uttana Kristasana leg, but then keep your fingertips on the floor. You're gonna keep it nice and lifted. So it's like half between lizard and half pigeon prep. Still feeling that hip opening, scooping it under the body, right? Relax your glutes, maybe walk your hands in a little bit more. Good, exhale. Let's tuck those right toes. I'm gonna find heel to arch alignment and let your left hand stay under the shoulder. Scoop your left hip under the body. Breathing here. Nice deep inhale here. You can reach around for a bind if you like. Maybe reach underneath. Straighten your arms and then root into your right foot to straighten the legs. Use your hands to keep the hip going under the body. Fly the arms. Exhale, Virabhadrasana 2. Good part of Virabhadrasana. To your right foot, turn those left toes in, interlacing your hands behind you. Other index finger on top so it feels weird. Diving in. Shoulder blades away from your ears, pinkies overhead. If they touch the floor, fabulous. If they don't force it. If your head is very easily on the floor and you're crouching your neck, heel toe your feet in a little bit to let the spine decompress. Let the hands go. Skandasana, turn those right toes towards the kitty corner, towards the right corner of your mat. Walk your hands over to the right foot and let your left heel come down. Both heels on the floor. Right? If you like to bind it up, go ahead. If that's not your thing, don't force it. Root into that right foot and walk it around. Plant your palms. Chaturanga Urdhva Mukha Svanasana, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Inhale, lift the heels. Exhale, bend the knees and bring those feet forward. Inhale, extend the spine. Exhale, fold. Arms out to the side, wrist circles the odd way. Urdhvastasana, exhale, Samastiti. Breathing here. My hair is sticking to me. Reaching that left arm to sky. Reach those fingers across. Exhale back through center. Pat yourself on the back. Right arm's going to reach around. Gomukhasana arms in Anjaneyasana. Exhale, diving in. Winding. Inhale, extend the spine. Exhale, through vinyasa. Right leg reaches, come out Karasana if you want it. Reach it back around. And let's step that foot next to your thumb. Right, so shoulders over the wrists, push them around so you have room to flex the foot and step it up. All right. Let's let that left knee come down, reach those toes away. Back, inviting your low lunge. Maybe reaching the arms, interlacing the fingers, double chin, look down the tip of your nose. As you draw the ribs back, lift out of the back of the waist and try to connect the stars overhead. Anjaneyasana, this pose looks different for everyone. Good, exhale, allow yourself to find a little back bend, which I forgot to do on the other side. To do it twice. Back through here, Anjaneyasana. And this time, as you exhale, let's bring those hands behind you. You're gonna come on forward. Tuck those left toes, use your quadriceps to reach that leg. So you're at a 45-degree angle. Maybe hop that foot in a little bit. Nice deep inhale here as you exhale. Virabhadrasana 3. Easy arm variation. Let's strengthen the head. So you're gonna bend the right knee and straighten it. Bend the right knee and straighten it. Bend the right knee and straighten it. Let's bend and we're gonna gently bring it back to that low lunge, maybe with a back bend. Exhale, let that left hand come down. You can turn the toes out. All right. Breathing here. Take your hands around, tuck the left toes, and just see if you can go straight into your Skandasana. So the right toes are going to point towards the left corner of your mat. Left toes to sky. Breathing here. hug this leg muscle into the bone, right? Imagine you're trying to drag him out with your right heel, with your left heel. And then Prasarnapadottanasana legs, plant your palms, line with your toes, and set yourself up. For Muktahastasirsasana, shoulder blades away from the ears. Good, make circles or whatever you like with your legs. Just let your legs dangle. Nice straddle, easy. Nice deep inhale here. As you exhale, flex the feet. Just scoop your belly in. Bringing the inner knees to the floor and walk your hands forward. Stretch out your inner thighs. You want to stay on your forearms for this because it's not as effective if the chest is down. Scoop your belly in and reach your sits bones towards the back of the room. You should feel your inner thighs light up. Good, nice deep inhale here, big toes to touch. Walk your hands in. Push into the floor. You're going to scoop the belly and either jump straight back to your straddle or if you like through Bakasana. All right. And then reach it out. Onto your fingertips. Come on up. Right heel in, left heel out. Uttana Trikonasana. Frame the front foot through your vinyasa. Open the hip. Toes behind you. Allow yourself to push into your feet a little more. Right. Exhale, take it back around. Bring that knee to your chest, giving yourself room by rounding the shoulders so you can step the foot by keeping the heels and the hands down. And as you exhale, allow yourself to let the right lower quad come down. Right, take your hands to the thigh, breathing into the back of the body. Letting yourself sink in, finding that scissoring action. Interlacing the fingers, drawing your ribs back. Let the ribs get spacious and lift up. And then you can reach the fingertips behind you. Allow that right hand to find some place on the right leg. Reach it back up. Open your arms like a cactus maybe. And then do that again just to even it out. Good, as you exhale, allow yourself to find an Uttana pristhasana variation. Maybe opening up. Good, then as you exhale, and tuck those toes. Well, we're going a little out of order here, but that's okay. And walk it around for Prasarnapadottanasana feet. This time, hinge at the hips. Let the back of your hands come to the floor, crown of head down, shoulder blades away from the ears. Come onto your heels.
floating on up, maybe spending a moment in your straddle, maybe bringing the legs together. Keep your arms straight. Maybe playing with leg variations. As you exhale, just come on down. Turn the right toes towards the top of the mat. And find your Skandasana. Right. Good, nice deep inhale here. As you exhale, push into that right foot, and we're just going to turn it around and reach that heel to the sky. Just lay your ribs on the thighs, reach the arms back. Nice deep inhale here. As you exhale, push into that left foot. Virabhadrasana 3. Bending left knee and straightening. Bending and straightening. 3, 4, 5. Step it back, take your time. No hands. Lower quads come down. And reach on back up. Right, whatever you want to do here. As you exhale, let's bring the fingers down. Take your left hand to the shin and open up into your Utthita Trikonasana. Frame that front foot and through your vinyasa. So everything's in, even if it's out of order. Exhale, downward facing dog. Let's lift the heels and roll over the toes and find a puppy pose. Keep that belly in and up. Walk your hands out. Hips stay right over the knees. Tip of the nose maybe chest and chin. And come on out to your Sphinx pose. Find a forearm plane first, then let the thighs come down, rolling inner thighs to sky. Pubic bone on the earth. You pull back with your forearms to lengthen the front of the body. It's not enough. Push into your hands, pull back with your hands. Let your glutes relax because it really does feel way more awesome that way. And then come on down, reaching that right arm out to the right, anywhere between 1 and 3. One of my favorite shoulder stretches. I need it every day. Out to the left side. Left arms between 11 and 9. Back, recenter. Alright, let's interlace the hands. Elbows right underneath the shoulders. I'm going to tuck the toes, nice forearm plane. The hands interlace. Walk yourself in. You can play with dolphin, or top of the head comes down, shoulder blades to sky. And allow yourself to lift up. Maybe through a straddle. Good, nice deep inhale here. Allow your fingers to relax. As you exhale, one hand at a time or two, find your Muktahastasirsasana, your tripod. All right, so you want those elbows right out from the shoulders, wrist under the elbow. Exhale, scoop your belly in. It's like you're protracting the shoulders, bringing the knees onto the triceps or into your armpits. Keep the heels close to your glutes. I'm going to push straight now with my hands. And then reach the chest forward. then step your feet outside for a squat. Breathing here. Squats look different for every body because of the shape of our hips. Right? Some people need to let their feet go wider than the mat. Some people need to point their toes forward a little more or out a little more. You can roll a blanket up under your heels. You can sit on a block. And then it's like you're sitting. Right shoulder inside, maybe reaching around for a moment. Reach those sits bones straight back. Heel toe that left foot in, and we're going to pick up for flamingo pose. Breathing here. Good. Straighten your fingers. It's a standing Ekapadaustrasanana, right? Grabbing the outside edge of the foot. You can switch to toe lock or keep your hand where it is and reach it out for B pose. Bring the heel forward. Reach your hand. Dancing Shiva, or if you would like a different variation, bend the knee. And see if you can kick the foot into your arm and maybe try to straighten the leg out to the side. Out to the left, right? Good. Exhale. Bring your ankle right above the knee. You're going to sit back, funky Uttanasana, and bring your hands to the floor. Wrap your toes around the tricep. Push into your hands, spread the collarbones, reach the chest forward, kick your butt with your left heel, and extend that leg back. Ekapadagalavasana. Through your goodness. Let your elbows hover off the floor, just to strengthen the shoulders. And shake your head, yes or no. You can work with this, or you can let the hands come down. You're welcome to interlace. Crown of the head comes to the floor, so very top of the head. Walk yourself in. Push down with your forearms as you draw the shoulder blades away from the ears. And just allow yourself to find your Salamba sirsasana. Keeping your neck nice and safe and easy. Nice deep inhale here. As you exhale, take it to tripod. One hand at a time or both. Okay. Bend the knees. Bring the knees in. Keep the heels in close as you push straight down with your hands. Hug, use your inner knees to hug the outer arms because my pants are slipping. Reaching the chest forward. Exhale. Feet out to the side. These pants are like moving over the leggings underneath. 5-year squat. I'm going to take a nice deep inhale here. As you exhale, left shoulder comes on the inside. And reach your hands around. Push into your feet, reach your sits bones back, and heel toe, lift the left heel, heel toe that right foot in. Right underneath the belly button. And stand on up. Straighten the fingers, grab the outside edge of the foot, and here you are. In Anjaneyasana in a different orientation. You can keep this hold, or you can switch to toe lock and reach it out to B. Bring the heel forward, switch your grip. Bring it to C. Bend the knee. Maybe bring the foot into your elbow. Trying to square the shin, right? And then once again, switching the clasp. And see if you can straighten that leg. Keep your chest forward while you reach the leg to the right. Good. Ankle to the knee, right above. Funky Uttanasana. Let your hands come to the floor. Wrap your toes, left toes around that right arm. Ekapadagalavasana. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Breathing here a little bit. I want to check the time. What time is it? Almost an hour. All right. Okay. All right, hover the elbows, forearms down, roll your inner wrist towards the floor. Let's take it to Pinchamayurasana. Reaching that right leg to sky, root to rise, drawing the ribs back. Nice deep inhale here. As you exhale, left foot comes down, push into your hands, step the right foot up, left toes turn out, Virabhadrasana 1. Squaring the hip and chest towards the front of the room, using your inner thigh to reach the pinky edge of your left foot down. Nice deep inhale here. As you exhale, interlacing the hands behind you, opening the heart. Humble warrior, shoulder to knee. If you can keep your hips in, maybe come down deeper, maybe even touching head to the floor. And then reach the chest forward, pivot that back heel, float it up, Virabhadrasana 3. Let's turn the toes to the side, setting up for Ardha Chandrasana. Right arm drops, left arm lifts. Maybe look up. Pulse the left leg higher. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. As you exhale, reach that leg out to the side, bend into your right knee and come on up to stand, bringing that left ankle over the right knee. Sink into your hips. I'm going to plant your palms on the floor. I'm going to heel toe myself more towards the middle of the mat. Maybe back a little bit. Ekapadagalavasana. Good, let the elbows come down. Rolling in our wrists, reach that left leg to sky. Maybe come onto the tippy toe. As you root down through your forearms, you're going to lift the big ball mound of that left foot into the sky and draw your right leg bone in. Breathing here. Pinchamayurasana. Right foot comes down, step the left foot up, Virabhadrasana 1. Breathing here. Humble warrior. Interlacing your hands the odd way. Shoulder to knee, maybe come a little deeper if you like. Inhale, extend the spine. You're going to pivot the back heel. Ekapadaustrasana 3. And then turn to the side. Left arm down, right arm up. Lift up, pulse 5 times. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep lifting the leg as you reach it out to the side. A little micro bend in that left knee. Come on up. And then, left, right ankle to the left knee. Bring your hands forward. You can heel, toe it in towards the middle, maybe even hop it back. And so that right shin's in my right armpit. Using my toes to hug it in. Ekapadagalavasana through your vinyasa. Alright, elbows hover, forearms down. You can go to Salamba sirsasana if you like. Reach that right leg to sky. Allowing myself to take my time to find my pincha. And we'll let the crown of the head come to the floor. Breathing here. Nice deep inhale here as I exhale. I'm going to go to tripod. 1 hand at a time or 2. And from here, right ankle to the left knee. I bend the left knee and fold myself in. Hugging those toes to the outer arm. Keep that heel in close. Go straight down with your hands. And lift on up. And then extend the leg. Through your vinyasa. Let's take a child's pose before we do side 2. Walk your hands to the right, pull with the left arm. Left hand reaches the kitty corner of the mat. Rest your ear on top so you can stretch out serratus anterior. Left hand to the middle of the mat, right hand stacks on top, push down and pull back, feeling your shoulder blades around like a diamond. Come on to the fingertips, like your hand, left hand is like thing. You're gonna scoop the belly. Rounding the belly, peel yourself up. Nice deep inhale here as you exhale. Left arm goes up and around. Keep those hips forward, inviting your sirsasana variation. Good, exhale through center. All right. Muktahastasirsasana. Let the elbows hover. The forearms come down. Setting yourself up for your Pinchamayurasana. Or Salamba Sirsasana, that works too. If you're in Pincha, you're going to bring the forehead, crown of the head, to the floor, shoulder blades away from the ears. Nice deep inhale here as you exhale. Switch it up to tripod. Make sure you're not going to pull your hair. Okay. Bending the left knee, bring that knee to the right ankle. Kick your butt with your right heel
As you exhale, hinging in. Toes around that right arm. You're going to push straight into the floor. And lift up. Reach the right leg back. Through your vinyasa. Inhale, cobra up dog. Exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog. Bring the shins down, Balasana. Walk yourself over to the left. Pull with the right arm. Right hand towards the kitty corner of your mat. Rest your ear. And right hand to the top of the mat. Left hand stacks on top. Push down, pull back. Turn that right hand into thing. Scoop the belly. Glide your hands in. Any variation of Uttana, but maybe come on back up. Do some shoulder circles. Well, let's try that one more time. I'm gonna try to tuck my hair in. Okay, and breathe here. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Pincha or Salamba Sirsasana. Right leg floats. Maybe invite flying scorpion. Right. Top of the head comes down. Take it to tripod. Right angle over the left knee. Exhale. Push straight down with your arms. Chest goes forward as you reach that left leg back and through your vinyasa. Let's take a moment in Vajrasana to shake out the wrists. Root to rise. Pat yourself on the back, the left hand, reach around with the right. Ustrasana with Gomukhasana arms. And let that right hand come inside the knee. Maybe even take hold of it. And as you exhale, come on up. See if you can bring the heel towards the outer hip. Keep scooping the belly in. And maybe even inviting camel, mermaid. What is it? Muktahastasirsasana, Ustrasana, and Maski. Ooh. As you exhale, come on out. Need that. Downward facing dog.
arms down. Reaching that left leg. Picking that up. Maybe inviting flying scorpion. Looking towards my right knee. Letting the crown of the head come down. Relaxing the shoulders, drawing the shoulder blades away from the ear so my neck is super comfortable for the transition. Tripod. Left ankle to the right knee, kick your butt. Hinging in, scooping your belly. Pushing straight down with your hands, maybe cheating with that right foot. And reaching that leg back through your vinyasa. All right. Letting the shins come down. Shake your wrists out. Breathing here. Coming on up. I don't know if I can do side two. This side's always harder, so we'll see. Reaching that right hand, patting yourself in the back. Left hand comes around for the Muktahastasirsasana arm. Right, my fingers are actually pretty close. I don't usually touch on this side. Lifting up and then fly the arms. Let your left hand come inside the ankle, right? I'm gonna lift the heel and just see if I can bring the knee towards the outer hip. And then I'm going to try and scooch my elbow under the toes. High five. All right, reach that right hand around. Square the chest. Oh. Gently release. Woo! All right, sitting down on your heels. Not about the pose, but sometimes it's nice. Okay. Lock yourself up. I'm gonna cross my least favorite ankle underneath and sit on back. Let's see what time it is. 1:13. Taking my hands behind the knees, exhale, roll it out one vertebra at a time. Breathing here. Bridge pose, push into your feet, lengthen the tailbone towards the back of your knees, lifting the chin, interlace your hands underneath, and there before, rolling one shoulder under than the other. Good. Grab the outside edge of your mat if you like. Breathing here. You're welcome to Anchored into your right foot, draw that left knee to the chest and reach that leg to sky. Exhale, bring it down. Take it to the other side. Unwind. Walk your feet in, ankles right underneath the knees. If your toes need to turn out, you want your feet to be nice and even on the floor. So do what your tootsies need. Take a different variation of Setubandhasana. So I have my hands on my ankles, right? Rolling one shoulder under then the other, keeping the chin lifted. I'm gonna lift the heels and I'm gonna scooch in a little bit and see if I can grab the outside of my ankles. I'm gonna root my knees are well beyond the toes. I'm gonna root my elbows in and come to the very crown of my head. And then try to bring the feet down. Bring the elbows down and bend into the knees to come out. Just a different variation. And then maybe sit up for Anjaneyasana. Bridge legs, hands by your ears, fingers out. Top of the head to the floor. I like to lift my heels and lift my hair. Keep the elbows in and push into the arms and legs at the same time, and then bring the heels down. Come on out. Maybe one more Anjaneyasana if you want, or however many you like, or whatever variations you like.
something funny going on in my shoulder at the minute, so I'm not going to force that. But you might want Viparita Dandasana, because I've done a lot of stuff with headstands and forearms on the floor. All right, drop your knees off to the right and then off to the left. Back through center, crossing right knee over left, bring your hips right, knees left. Any variations you like in this pose. And back through center, and take it the other way. And back through center. And then set yourself up. Shavasana, Ardha Shavasana, seated meditation. If you like something underneath your knees, place it there. I'm going to place a blanket over me because it is winter. And despite my heat being on, I know I'm going to get cold. So we'll do our pranayama from here. Nice relaxing pranayama. That was a fairly invigorating flow, I think. It's at the end. So a couple of ujjayi breaths, nice and simple. Next inhale, just breathe into the belly and hold. Allow the ribs to expand and hold. Breathe into the chest, holding at the top. Exhale like a wave, chest, ribs, belly. Hold the breath out. Find a recovery breath. Take a preparatory breath and an invitation. And breathe into the belly and hold. Fill the ribs and hold. All the way up to the collarbones. Hold at the top. Exhale like a wave. Hold the breath out. Recovery breath. Prepare. Last time this way. Hold, inhale just to the belly and hold. Fill the ribs and hold. Up into the chest, hold at the top. Exhale like a wave. Hold the breath out. Release, take a recovery breath. A preparatory breath. And then feel like a wave. Belly, ribs, chest, hold the top. Exhale just the chest. Empty the ribs. Empty the belly, drawing it into the spine. Hold the breath out. Gently release. 2 breaths. Inhale like a wave. Holding at the top. Exhale, chest.
Exhale, ribs. Empty the belly. Hold the breath out. Release. Easy breath. Last time. Inhale like a wave. Belly, ribs, chest, holding at the towel. Exhale, chest. Exhale, ribs. Belly to spine. Hold the breath out. And release. Let the breath go. Let your practice go. Wherever you are in your breath cycle, begin to bring some awareness back to the breath, reaching out through arms and legs, turning with fingers and toes, maybe wrist and ankle circles, bringing knees into chest. Picking a side of the body to roll onto for a breath or two. And then when you're ready in your own time, making your way up to a nice comfortable seated position.
Sitting up nice and tall. Hopefully you're feeling a little more relaxed and in tune with yourself. Maybe sitting on your blanket after you refold it. Elbows underneath the shoulders. Give yourself a moment of gratitude. Thank yourself for coming onto the mat today. I'm going to end with one Om, taking a nice deep inhale in. Comes to third eye. Namaste, yogins. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Peace, peace, and perfect peace. Have a beautiful day. Thanks for playing. Bye.